Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us. It's Thursday evening, the Healing Circle once again. Firstly, before I go any further, I must just apologise to all of you that were here last Thursday. Things went a bit haywire there and a few technical things were happening. Anyway, we made it, I think. So let's hope tonight goes somewhat smoother. All being well, it should. And we're in our new temporary abode, which is a 40-foot container that's been converted to a little wee house, while our place is being torn apart and rebuilt. So it's quite a different environment talking to all of you guys from really a big metal box. So maybe if there was two of us, we'd feel like sardines in a can. Still, there's not, there's only one. So let's get started. I'd like you all to be sitting comfortably in your chair, not wondering about what's going on outside. Just spare a moment to make sure you turned your phone off, locked any doors, or tried to restrict any outside intrusive noise as much as you can. So, and as you sit comfortably in your chair, just make sure both feet are flat on the floor, and this helps ground us through the process. And then, as usual, we'll get into a rhythmic type of breathing. Okay, so we breathe in for the count of 4. Then we hold it, and we exhale for the count of 4. And then count of 4, and we breathe in again. And so we do this for 3 or 4 times. And with each in-breath we are more aware of a nice, peaceful feeling gradually taking over our whole body. Perhaps it's even taking us to our favourite place where we go to find some peace and quiet. And just allow it to take you there, or to remain where you are, as you are. And with each out-breath, be aware of any negativity, any thoughts that you may have. Just let them go, acknowledge them, let them go, and return back to that state, that place of peace, where all is well. And we take a few moments to enjoy that feeling, to enjoy that space that you're in. And as we're sitting in this space, we begin to realize that our breathing is in perfect rhythm to our body. The breathing just seems to flow. And then with each in-breath, we realize that there is a little tiny blue light within our heart. It's about the size of a pea. It's tiny. And yet it contains so much energy, so much healing energy. And as we focus on this little tiny pea-sized piece of light, we are aware it is gradually growing within us. With each breath, it gets bigger. and it gets larger, and it gradually begins to fill our whole being, from our heart down through our stomach, and at the same time it goes upwards from our heart up through our chest and up to our neck and shoulders, down our arms to our fingertips, and at the same time it goes down, right down through our legs, through the knees, the calves, right down to our feet and our fingertips. Then it goes up through our neck and our head until every tiny, minuscule piece of us has this blue light, this blue energy within it. And to help the visualization, we now see this blue light as a blue mist that fills our whole being. And we take a couple of minutes just to allow the mist to work on any part of our being, whether it be physical, mental, emotional, any part of us that is out of balance, that is feeling any sort of dis-ease. We become aware of the healing mist intensifying the energy, intensifying the healing energy in those parts of our body, helping to return us back to a place of balance. And now we gradually become aware that the mist is almost oozing out of every pore of our body. It's finding its way out. Until we are almost in a bubble of blue mist, of this blue healing energy. And at this point, we call to mind friends, relations, anyone we know, anyone that is near and dear to us. We call them to mind. And we offer all of them the blue healing mist. And we offer it to them because it is their choice. If they take advantage of it, it is not for us to force it on them or anyone or anything without the appropriate permission or agreement from the proposed recipient. So again, we spend a few minutes just calling names, faces to our mind. And we now see that blue mist spreading out even further outwards in every conceivable direction. And as it spreads out from us, it encompasses every living being it touches. Again, if the recipient accepts it, and if not, no matter, the blue mist will continue its journey. It will continue to fulfill its purpose of spreading the healing energy around our planet. And at this point in time, we just think, particularly call to mind, all the places in America that are on fire, all the riots and the protests, so they be carried out in a peaceful manner. And the hospitals, the people within the hospital, whether they be a patient or a carer of any type, we ask that the blue mist is very extremely intensified in all those areas, whether those areas are either suffering perhaps a natural disaster or from a man-made accident. We ask that the light be very intense in all those areas, helping to retain a sense of balance amongst all the living creatures that share that space. When we see the blue mist continuing to spread completely around our planet, and as we see our planet, we see it spinning within a blue ball, of the healing mist, the healing energy, working on our planet in harmony, to bring balance, to bring peace and understanding to all life streams upon her surface. And as we look closely at our planet, we can see through the mist, and we see all the people living in harmony, being kind to each other and being kind to everyone and everything they come across. And we see the fishermen only taking from the sea what is necessary. We see the trees that are being felled with a true purpose and not just one for money. And gradually we see our atmosphere beginning to clear. And the blue mist is continuing to work its magic to create harmony and to help maintain it amongst all life streams who call our planet home. So just take a few moments take a few minutes in this peaceful space at this time to visualize our planet as we've just described, spinning freely and beautifully within the blue mist, as the planet herself fulfills her own evolution just as we are. We are all on very similar journeys. And with the healing energy, it will make each and all of us, all of our journeys, more peaceful, more manageable. And there will still be the odd hiccup, the odd stone we trip over on our journey, but this just makes us stronger as we pull ourselves up and keep going, bearing no malice or no ill intent. We keep going with a sense of unconditional love and acceptance of all of those around us and of our planet and all life streams upon it. Because if you just hold that vision in your mind or see it in front of you, just enjoy what you are seeing with the knowledge that it is achievable. And at this point in time, I'd like you all, while you are holding that vision, looking at our planet, just look closely at the surface of our planet, and you will see many beams of blue energy coming from its surface. And each one of these beams of light represent someone in this group that is also radiating out the healing energy, just as you are. And I'd ask you to see all these lights joined together to become one huge column of light, of the blue mist, totally covering our planet. And so, as we continue to hold the vision of our planet, always remember that each one of us have been a part of this. And the more people that do the same thing, obviously the better, bigger, quicker effect it will be. And one last comment while we are looking at our beautiful planet. Always remember that the healing energy is for all and any and every type of healing. Wherever there is a dis-ease, as I mentioned before, or an imbalance, the healing energy can help with that. It is not restricted to people. It is not restricted to a certain ailment. It is for any form of discomfort, dis-ease, any form of those negativity energies. The healing energy can assist with those. So just continue to hang on to the vision of our beautiful home, our beautiful planet. The only one of its kind in the universe, or the only one of its kind in the known universe. And now it's time to begin to allow your awareness to return to your physical body. And as it does, the vision you have of the planet with the blue mist will gradually decrease in size until you can lock that vision, that memory in your mind. And that vision, that memory will always be there for you to use, for you to lock into whenever you see fit, whenever you feel the need. It is not for special occasions. It is for everyone at any time. And so, as your awareness returns to your physical body in the chair, I'd like you to just gradually just to move your fingers around, wiggle your toes, or rub your feet on the floor, on the carpet. And then when you feel ready, just have a good stretch of the shoulders or even stand up carefully. I don't want you falling over. If you don't feel quite awake at the moment, just don't worry. Just remain seated for a little while until your awareness is fully returned. So, we have now come to the end of tonight's healing circle, and I thank you for being a part of it, for giving up some of your time to send out thoughts of love, unconditional love, and kindness to others. So, once again, as I say, I thank you all for being a part of it, and we look forward to being here, same time, same place, next week, all things being equal. So do take care of yourselves and have fun and love one another. Thank you and good night.